Hello my honeys, it's Emmie and I am in my new filming studio! Yay! As you can see, I've got all the cool stuff. I've got my bamboo rack with all my clothes on it. My dad just put up these shelves. That happened 2 days ago. Let me show ya. Dad, people have been asking for an update about you.
Oh yeah?
How you doing?
I am beyond great. Things are good.
Okay, so actually I asked my dad for a health update, and so here we go.
I'm about 1 pound over, about 1.5 pounds over fighting weight. I weighed myself on Friday. It was 186.5.
Nice.
So a true good fighting weight, because I've been lifting a little bit, is 185.
He is still rocking slim on starch, let me tell ya. And also, hey, while we're on the topic of my family and, you know, my life and all that good stuff, Healthy Brother came over for sushi the other night. So we can talk about that now. It's 5 p.m. and it's light out, which is wild. I mean, it's basically the 21st of July in my mind. Healthy Boyfriend and Healthy Brother are coming over for sushi, and so my mom got my brother and I a $50 gift card to sushi, and then coronavirus happened, and so we never ended up using it, and I still have it. Now, $50 is not gonna cut it when it comes to me and how much sushi I eat. So we're using the gift card for Healthy Boyfriend and Healthy Brother, and then I am gonna make my own sushi. Watch, I can have a conversation. Hi, is it time for supper? No, yeah? Oh, what do you want, kibbles? Okay. Got all the ingredients here. So I have the sushi rice, the rice vinegar. When you get rice vinegar, make sure that you don't get the seasoned sushi vinegar because that has sugar in it. So this is the rice vinegar without the sugar added to it. Have some nori, and then I have all of my tools. I'm a little bit nervous. My Instant Pot is acting up, so I'm gonna try to make rice in my Dutch oven. We'll see how it comes out. But I'm gonna do cucumber sushi and I'm gonna do spinach sushi. So I've added the sushi rice into the Dutch oven. I'm a little bit nervous that it's gonna burn, but we'll try it and hope for the best. So I have my seaweed, spinach that I just put in the skillet, cucumber, and then the rice. It got a little bit burnt, but it's okay. I think I salvaged it. Okay, so I have my spinach and cucumber and rice, and now I'm gonna roll it up. All right, I made all my sushi. I'm a little bit out of practice, but that's all right. Let's have it. Ty got a special roll, spicy tuna, and then that one is, I got you a Boston roll, because I think Ty got a Boston roll once, and whoa, look at that. We got our sushi, root beer, ginger seltzer, dumplings. Let's do it. All right, now back to the purpose of this video. Hey honeys, my name is Emmie. I'm a nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, where you work with me as well as a nutrition coach and a mindset coach so that you can lose weight on a plant-based, starch-based diet. Go to healthyemmie.org if you want to work with me. Today, I'm talking about why calorie counting makes you fat. All right, let's stop right here. If you are calling yourself fat, and if you clicked on this video because you're saying to myself, I'm fat, I'm fat, I'm fat, I'm fat, whoa, let's stop right there. Please do not talk to yourself this way. And remember that if you do have excess fat, if you are in a BMI that is too high, if you're obese or overweight, you have fat, but you are not fat. You are you, whatever your name is. If your name is Stacy, Megan, John, Sue, you are John, you are Sue, you are not fat. You are you. Perhaps you have some excess fat at this time that you're looking to release, but we can take care of that. And when we do that, you will still be you will still be John, you will still be Sue. So let's make that little mindset shift right now. Another mindset shift that I want us to make is to stop focusing so much on weight loss and to start to focus on health. When weight loss is our main goal, things go awry. I always say to my clients, something that we say inside of the Slim on Starch program is that when health is your focus, you lose weight as a side effect.
But when weight loss is your focus, you lose health as a side effect because you lose your mind and you go crazy. And that's what I see with all of this calorie counting is people, their mental health and their emotional health starts to deteriorate because of crazy calorie counting and restrictive diets. But now let's get into why it is that calorie counting is making you fat or keeping you from reaching your health goals, let's say. Well, the first thing that we have to understand is that if you are looking to lose weight, it does require you to be in a calorie deficit. In order to burn fat, you have to be eating less calories than you are burning. That is true. But what is not true is that you have to starve yourself, count every calorie, every macro, and eat tiny, teeny portions. What we do in the Slim on Starch program is we make the move from conscious calorie control and conscious calorie deficits to subconscious, unconscious calorie deficits, and ones that are seemingly unintentional. So the traditional form of counting calories to lose weight is that you look at the nutrition facts, you add up how many calories there are, and then you say, this is how many calories I burn in a day, and so I'm in a calorie deficit if I eat this many calories in a day. But did you know that according to the law, there can be a 20% error on however many calories you're seeing in a certain product? So if something is listed as 100 calories, it could actually be 80 calories or it could actually be 120 calories. Sure, if you're just eating 100 calories, that's not that big of a deal because it's only a 20 calorie difference. But what about when you're eating 2,000 calories? Now, I used to be a math teacher, and I know that 20% of 1,000 is 200 calories, which means that 20% of 2,000 is 400 calories, which means that your 2,000 calorie diet could actually be 1,600 calories or 2,400 calories. So now you're driving yourself crazy to get a calorie count that isn't even true. You spend all of your time entering things into MyFitnessPal only to find out that you've been off by 20% and you've been eating 400 extra calories than you think that you have. Wow, that's a big slap in the face. On top of that, when you go and you look at these nutrition facts, next time you go to the grocery store, do this. Pick up 2 brands of rice, for example. What are you gonna find? That one brand of rice is gonna say that 1/4 of a cup is 150 calories, and another brand of rice that is the exact same thing is gonna say that it's 190 calories. So which is it? We don't know because the law doesn't require that they be exact. So you and me, the poor consumers, we have no idea. We have no idea what the actual calorie count of these foods is. So what is the answer here? You might be thinking, well, now what do I do if all of these foods that I thought I knew the calorie counts of, I actually don't? You know, Emmie, what is the answer here? You said earlier in this video that I have to be in a calorie deficit. So how do I actually do this if I don't know the calorie counts of all these different foods? Enter the Slim on Starch program and the way of life that we do in Slim on Starch. It's a matter of calorie density and how to get you into a calorie deficit without knowing that you're in a calorie deficit. There's a reason why humans have hunger and fullness cues. Why would we be given hunger and fullness cues if we were supposed to completely neglect them and just count calories all the time? That would be a huge flaw by nature to give us a mechanism that has no purpose at all. Everything has a purpose. I'm sorry, appendix, you don't have a purpose, but everything else has a purpose, and hunger and fullness cues are absolutely one of those. So this is what we do instead. We get ourselves to eat a natural diet based on whole foods, foods that don't even need nutrition facts, foods that don't have nutrition facts on the label because there is no label, there is no package. Real whole foods, fruits, vegetables, tubers, starchy vegetables like potatoes, winter squash, real food that your grandmother can identify, real whole foods. We get you eating a natural diet that is naturally low in calories, and then get you in tune with your hunger and fullness cues. And with those two things combined, that is how you get into a calorie deficit. You're eating a whole natural diet, you are aligned with your hunger and fullness cues, and you're able to get yourself into a calorie deficit while not feeling like you're in a calorie deficit. When you eat all of these foods, they're so low in calories that you're going to get yourself into a calorie deficit if you have excess weight to lose. If you don't have excess weight to lose, then you're gonna eat at weight maintenance, and you're gonna eat as many calories as your body needs because you don't have any extra weight to lose. So instead of driving yourself crazy, adding up all of the numbers on these packaged foods that are filled with chemicals and protein powders and Lord knows what, why don't we just get you to eat whole, real foods, be in tune with your hunger and fullness cues, and if you have excess weight to lose, you will naturally lose weight because the average calorie density of whole foods is so low, the foods are so high in fiber and so high in water that they're very filling, and the magic of all of this is that you naturally get into a calorie deficit. Now you might be wondering, well, Emmie, how the heck do I relearn my hunger and fullness cues if I've been counting calories all this time? I've learned how to turn those off. And that is the case of many of the people that I work with. They have turned off their hunger and fullness cues, and they've taught themselves how to neglect hunger and fullness because they've only been relying on calorie counts. And if that is you, you've come to the right person. This is something that I talk about with my clients in the Slim on Starch program. What I can tell you right now, because this is a whole can of worms that I can't open on this video, but what I can tell you is to grant yourself grace in this process and understand that there are a few different stages to it. The first is to recognize these hunger and fullness cues and make yourself an acquaintance with them again and actually be able to detect them. Okay, I know what it feels like when I need food, or I know what it feels like when I've had enough food. That's the first thing that we need to do. They're numb right now, so we need to wake them up a little bit. And then after you've woken up the hunger and fullness, now we need to learn how to honor them. Because a lot of people are in a position where they're aware that they're hungry, but they're not going to eat. Or they're aware that they've had enough, but they're gonna keep eating because they're in the binge restrict cycle. So understand that this is a process, it's a learning curve to get yourself to be reacquainted with these things, but it can happen. Be patient in this process and you will get there. I've talked for a long time, so if you are still watching this video, then the secret word is filming room, because this is my new filming room and I hope that you enjoyed the new setup. So I really love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Woo!